second round. That's right, down to the only 8 left, and today, it's Aessy versus Cheatyface. PBs less than 35 seconds apart. This promises to be a real nail-biter. Hope y'all are prepared. I'm certainly not, but that's okay. We go boldly forward. That was a split infinitive. Don't do that, that's bad grammar. You may be wondering why I'm trying to fill space. That's because this is Series Station, and after over 7 weeks of these races, I've kind of run out of things to say about it. Series Station is where every race starts. Not much to say, it's very linear. You have to get hit by Ridley a bunch of times because he's screaming in a drama queen. Wants him to take advantage of Mode 7. He's been practicing all tournament long. But it's not completely without its nooks and crannies of strategy here. Both of them, ooh, 1/100th of a second apart through that door. Now they gotta escape. The escape does have a little bit of trickiness to it. They gotta watch out for those steam vents. Space steam. Right in this room right here. Oh, both of them so clean, but both of them taking vents really close through that door into the falling tile room. Wrist still staying close into the Mode 7 climb. Neither of them get stuck on the door. And a 44 and a 43. Both strong series times from Aessy and Cheaty. Heading out of Series Station. Now get out of here. Delightful. Don't be fooled, the race is not quite over yet. Now we get into the real meat and potatoes of it, down to planet Zebes, which looks like neither meat nor a potato, but that's okay, it's a metaphor. Here's your fun trivia fact for the day. I was browsing around on the Metroid wiki yesterday, and it turns out that the planet Zebes is a Class 19 planet, which means it is uninhabitable to most life forms. But enough about that. We can see some life forms right there. I don't know what they're talking about. Galactic Federation being bad at its job, but what else is new? Aessy and Cheatyface, however, not being bad at their jobs. Look at them go. Both of them making real good time through the parlor. Both of them moonfall. We're gonna have two folks, two runners doing that moonwalk life. So far, so good. Ooh, a little bit of variety there. Aessy going for the small hops, Cheaty going for the down grabs. Both of them taking a bit of a tumble. That old Turian room is a lot harder than it looks. What is the concentration of oxygen on Zebes? We don't know, but since it is strongly implied that Samus was raised by the Chozo on Zebes, it is enough that humans can apparently live on it. But enough about that. Let's talk about balls. More like the morph ball right there. We're going to be making full use of that throughout the run. Morphing into a small ball is incredibly useful, and it gives them access to a very fancy movement trick called a mock ball. Put a pin in that one, friends. We'll be coming back to it later. Ooh, Cheatyface doing some real clever strats there. If you try to do a wall jump off the item, you grab it a few pixels earlier. Very, very minor time save, but that's just the level at which they are playing, that they gotta worry about those little frame savers. Aessy, 346th elevator time. That is exceedingly good. That's 15 seconds faster than my best elevator time. That's what again, the two of these, both of them are among the better runners to make it out of the first 6 rounds of the Prodigy tournament. For those of you who may have missed the first few rounds of the Prodigy tournament, refers to the fact that this is a tournament for only those runners whose PBs at the start were longer than 50 minutes. So in case you're not sure, the world record is sitting at a 40, so that's a pretty healthy margin away from that. But it also gives a lot of newer runners or folks who maybe haven't had their chance in the spotlight yet a chance to shine, and that's exactly what we've had. We've been seeing so many, a full 56 runners putting on spectacular races, just great improvement throughout. And this is where it comes, this is what it comes down to, friends. This is the culmination. This is the top 16. Now we're in single elimination town. So it's got to be weighing heavily on Aessy and Cheaty's minds that one of them will not be advancing past this point. This is where their tournament run ends. Who is it going to be? Well, only time will tell. Oh, yes, and don't misunderstand. Mello makes a valid point there. I'm not trying to say getting a 50 is easy. It is definitely not. But that's generally considered the cutoff between being a good runner and an excellent runner. All right, it's time for Bomb Chorizo. Aessy having a little bit of trouble. Both of them having a little bit of trouble here. Oh, Aessy getting health bombed. You want to be getting missiles here so you can try to skip that headless phase. Aessy not having any luck with that, but in this case, it turns out that Cheaty trying to get the missiles has caused him to lose a little bit of time, so Aessy finishes Bomb Chorizo first. But both of them making it out of there, full energy, full missiles. Bomb Chorizo can't stop this pace. But what about Alcatraz, though? Not for Aessy. What about for Cheaty? No trouble. First try Alcatraz for both of them. The 1-1, the Snake Eyes, but this is a good kind of Snake Eyes. Into the Terminator. No problem, just killing the gamers as they go, grabbing that first E-Tank. Cheaty opting to use a missile. Thankfully, at full health, he's going to be getting that guaranteed missile drop because both of them want to have the 5 missiles heading into Green Brinstar. Because they need to open up a pink door right at the start, and, well, there's no way around that one. You just gotta do it. Because that is where early super missiles are, and, I'm pretty sure neither of them wants to pay our friend Spore Spawn a visit. Alright. Both of them hitting that elevator, still seconds apart. And now we're coming up on the first major sequence break. So you remember how I said to remember that I was going to talk about Morph Ball tech? Well, here we are. It's time for the Mock Ball. We're going to see Aessy and Cheatyface both jump through that door, land, and then roll really fast. Yes, they are in fact rolling around at the speed of sound. Mock Ball lets you maintain your run speed in morph form, which gives you just enough speed at a low enough height to sneak under those gates and get these super missiles early so they don't have to go fight Spore Spawn. Which is, you don't want to fight that guy, it takes forever. All it wants to do is offer you drinks and show you slides of his last vacation. Very, very slow fight, no fun whatsoever. Into Pink Brinstar with both of them. Gotta blow through this wall right here, no problem. Taking care of that Zeo, hoping for extra drops. And Aessy first into Big Pink, Cheaty right behind. Gonna see if we get some fun little... Ooh, the down back to avoid landing on the platform, but lands on the lower one. I'm fairly certain this is something that is well known to most folks out there watching, but Super Metroid is very much a run of constant movement optimization, little tiny things like down backing, mock balling, and just trying to make sure that you land where you want to land and avoid platforms when you want to avoid them, knowing where to jump, where to land, and all that stuff adds up to save minutes, many, many minutes over the course of the run. And both of them have been showing us some excellent movement so far. Oh, Aessy. Aessy showing us that damage boost to get through the gate. Oh, Cheatyface doing the same. Unfortunately, his charge shot did not clip through that platform, so he had to open the gate, losing a little bit of time there. Aessy first into Red Brinstar, Cheatyface right behind. Cheatyface's super count is looking a lot better, though. This isn't strictly speaking a problem for Aessy, but... You generally would like to have a bit more. Just in case. Oh, there we go. Aessy stopping to farm, making sure to pick up that drop off the cack attack. Oh no, Cheatyface made a friend! Can't be helped, Cheatyface is such a friendly fellow that everybody wants to be his friend. Unfortunately, he doesn't have time for that. Gonna have to just keep right on going, but that cost him a good amount of energy. Not that I'm expecting too much trouble, though. They're on their way to Ridley's warehouse. Aessy already there, Cheaty right behind. Very, very good awareness from Cheatyface, realizing he did not have the distance, turned back around, saving himself a couple of seconds. Again, little optimizations make a world of difference. Oh, super nice, very short, hot mock ball from Cheatyface there. Going through the party zone. Oh god, the key hunters. Oh god, the key hunters. Ooh. Another hit and Cheatyface would have been in Beep Town. We don't like that place. It's like a constant klaxon in the back of your head. But on that note, Aessy the first to make it to Kraid. Super missile count looking good for both of them. Cheaty is going to be at 3 supers. which means he's going to have to either go for the missile strat or just let Kraid stand up. I'm expecting missile strat from both of them, honestly. Alright, Aessy sets up for the missile strat. 3 supers! Get out of here, Kraid! Sit back down. You should have stayed a wallflower. Cheatyface. It looked for a moment like he was setting up for the charge. Oh! Ooh! He didn't. For a moment there, I thought he might have missed the window when he didn't get that second super on the first hop, but no problem. He knows what he is doing. Both of them sending Kraid back into the ground, back to his home. No dance for you today, my friend. And now both of them rocking that Dayglow orange with the delightful shoulder pads. The biggest, roundest shoulder pads. It really does just come back to balls when it comes to Super Metroid. Aessy back into the party zone, having a little bit of trouble jumping up. Thankfully, the Key Hunter's not posing much of a threat, managing to dodge them nonetheless. And Aessy heading into the first to make it into the janitor's closet to pick up the E-Tank. Both of them being very thoughtful guests, cleaning up after themselves, as you wish would happen at any given party. Alright, on that, they are done in Kraid's warehouse. Ooh, Aessy having a little bit of trouble getting through that door. Gonna be setting up for a really cool mock ball here. Oh, yes. That warehouse escape mock ball is one of the coolest looking mock balls in the game, and I love it to bits. Let's see if Cheaty can get it. Ooh, very nice. I think the only thing hotter than getting double Kraid mouth mock ball there is Norfair, which is convenient because that's where they're heading. Aessy, in fact, already there, heading on down to get the high jump boots. Because when you're this hot, you also need to get some serious ups, and that is what these shoes allow. Cheatyface entering the room right as Aessy leaves. Oh! Looks like he might have been trying to get to that enemy first instead of grabbing the E-Tank on the way in. Some folks like to grab it on the way out. But Aessy with the sweet new kicks, Cheatyface grabbing them. Now they've got that mad vertical height and velocity. Look at that. Look at that. Thankfully, both of them did kill that Sova and open the door beforehand. Otherwise, it would still be gray and they would have to run back around and kill it. Again, both of them just playing very well. Honestly, both of them we have not seen any major mistakes from either of them, just little minor movement things. It's promising to stay close all the way through. Kraid was the first spot where we might have seen a bit of a differential. Ooh! Aessy with extra opting to use a super to kill that. What were those things called? Hang on a second, I got this. I always have the manual handy for such an emergency. Those are called Garudas. Opting to kill that Garuda, you'll often see folks try to use a pseudo screw. Hey, speak of the devil, Cheatyface showing off that said pseudo screw as Aessy heads into Bubble Mountain, where he's going to be an enemy of tyranny. King Kakatak is no more. The king is dead. And that can only mean one thing. It's time for Aessy to raid the crown jewels, and the biggest crown jewel of all is the speed booster. Cheatyface, again, very good awareness, realizing he didn't have the distance, turned around, saving himself precious seconds, but still has plenty of time to take care of King Kakatak. And there we are, Aessy picking up that speed booster. First you're rolling around at the speed of sound, now we're just running at the speed of light. Hold left to win. I'm of course being facetious. This game does have a dash button, and that dash button becomes extremely important because it lets you unlock one of the most critical movement tools in Samus's arsenal, the Shine Spark. Why are they so important? Because A, and most importantly, they are the absolutely coolest form of movement in this game. Don't argue with me, you know I'm right. You could be doing anything. You could be brushing your teeth with a Shine Spark, incredibly sick while doing it. But secondly, it also gives you a lot of options as far as going through rooms quickly, and once you master a trick called the short charge, which we will be seeing both of them use, you can use it in all sorts of places you never thought you could. Put a pin in that one too, folks. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of short charge Shine Sparks. Alright, Aessy, meanwhile, into the double room. First to make it to Wave Beam. all this bounty hunting makes him hungry, getting himself them purple Cheerios, because in outer space, Cheerios are purple, as you might expect. But don't worry, we're not done with purple. There's a lot more where that came from. All right, Aessy setting up for that jump. Very nice, very smooth. That jump takes a little bit of doing. And on that, Aessy is the first to be done with Norfair. Cheatyface now also done. Both of them going to be heading out, back up into Brinstar, on their way to the next boss. Both of them going to be doing what... we still call it the old route, although at this point, it's both routes are kind of old. But this is the classic route, I guess the intended order, the Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, Ridley order. So both of them are on their way to wrecked ship, because that is where Phantoon waits for them. Oh, Aessy. Aessy with that tight jump, being able to jump through that save station without landing on the lower ground. Again, doesn't really save that much time, but dang, it looks cool. Alright, Aessy first to make it back up into Brinstar. At full health, I think we may very well see him attempt to do an Alpha Spark here. He's setting up for it. Now, the reason I mention health here is because this is the only game where Shine Sparks do take energy to use. So, considering you're heading on your way to wrecked ship... oh! What a recovery! I thought he had lost it when he got knocked back by the cack attack, but Aessy said, nah, fam, watch this. Pulling it off. What a legend. Oh, no! Aessy accidentally taking a tumble back down the bottom of Red Tower. Minor time loss, but with Cheatyface right on his tail, he can't afford to be making those. Cheatyface giving us a super clean Alpha Spark. Alright, now Aessy onto the hard part. Iceless Red Tower climb. Very, very nice. First try. That is a rough one to set up. You have to get the hero shot, and you have to make it so that you can get the shot past the Rippers. You're basically manipulating their spawns. It's, I don't know enough to give you the details, and honestly, that's a bit beyond the scope of what I'm talking about here. We don't have time for that. Things just keep happening. In fact, Aessy has just picked up the Alpha Power Bombs. Cheatyface pulling off another perfect upper Red Tower climb, now heading down to Alpha Power Bombs. Gonna get a high five here in this room. There it is. And this is also one of my favorite sections as far as just really clean use of damage boosts. Getting across the Hellway, getting across the Alpha Power Bomb room. Good use of damage boost just makes it look so fast, so clean. So now they're both heading up to Criteria. Cheatyface getting those energy drops off the cack attacks. Both of them above 300 energy, looking really, really good here, because there are 2 Shine Sparks between them and wrecked ship. So everything ends up... oops! Aessy trying to start his Shine Spark a little bit too soon, having to run back and get it again, and there's the horizontal Shine Spark across the moat, just high enough to dodge those missiles. Very nice. So if he sets this up right, he's going to be in the high 100s here. Oh, very smart move. Going for the bonk and giving himself a shorter distance to travel. Cheatyface! Okay, no, I thought that was a different door transition. My bad, I thought he had just gotten an ocean fly, at which point I would have been screaming at the top of my lungs, because that's a really cool trick, and a very difficult trick. Cheatyface again playing it. Oh no! Oh, Cheaty playing it smart, trying to get the shorter distance to conserve energy, instead accidentally being a bit too high and bonking. Entering wrecked ship at about 30 energy lower than Aessy did. Oh, Aessy giving us a speedball. Entering Phantoon at 194. Cheatyface is going to be entering probably at that 164. So here it is, my friends. The time has come for Phantoon. Thursday may have been yesterday, but I fully expect both of our runners to do a good amount of busting here. Ooh, Aessy trying to set up for the X Factor, not quite hitting the particles. All of them hit fire. So Aessy off to a little bit of a rough start as far as damage is concerned. Let's see how Cheaty handles his first phase. No, nope, no fast for Cheaty. Oh, Aessy getting a slow. Very, very good use of the pseudo screw though, and X Factor hits the particles. Aessy can finish it this phase. Meanwhile, Cheaty using the Doppler strats, but Aessy getting another slow. Just has to... A Super Bowl finish job there! Alright, nicely done. Aessy giving us a 3-round Fantoon. Unfortunately, a couple of slows, but still. Important thing, Fantoon is done. Heading on back to that double afterlife where he belongs. Cheatyface doing the same. I'm not gonna mince words here, folks. It looks like I'm thinking Cheaty gained a fair bit of time back off that Fantoon fight. That was a pretty darn clean fight. But now the lights are back on in the wrecked ship. Both of them going to be heading on up to the attic and out, where their next item awaits. But first, some super missiles. This is going to be, for those of you keeping count at home, this is going to be the last super missile tank they pick up. 10 is going to be the big number there, as big as it gets. And both of them have good ammo, good energy heading into the attic. So we're going to see what happens here. I think let's see if we get any attic sparks from either of them. Again, shine sparks are the coolest way to move around in this game. 3 key hunters, 1 atomic, done with a single power bomb. Oh, Aessy! Unfortunately, those sparks not playing nice. Oh, I think... Ooh! Cheaty going for alternate strats here, taking advantage of blue suit. Very smooth attic strat from Cheatyface. Now both of them outdoors. Energy looking real good here. Neither of them has anything to fear from bowling. Because as you know, bowling is one of the most dangerous sports known to humanity. Now I'm curious to see if we're going to see a bowling spark from either of them. Looks like Aessy is setting up for the classic run and jump strat. Cheatyface doing the same. Alright, so 2230. Statue grab for Aessy. And a oh no! Falling in that gap. 2237. Cheatyface closing the gap to 7 seconds. Less than 10 seconds apart. These two. Not much to say here. Just a nice little relaxed bird bowling. And the reward for sitting patiently through at being a good bowling ball is the yellow spring, the gravity suit. And the gravity suit gives us the greatest gift of all. It gives us style, the greatest style, both of them purple, rocking that look. This is now, in fact, the most stylish channel on Twitch.tv. In fact, they are both so stylish they don't just glide through social situations, they glide through the water as if it weren't even there. And that can only mean one thing. That was a sick mock ball, but it can also mean another thing. They are both on their way to Meridia to deal with that wet nonsense down there. Seconds apart, Aessy hitting the elevator, Cheatyface right behind. Now they've got to make their way back down Red Tower. Although Aessy, at 52 energy, yeah, opting to kill the extra cack attacks, hoping for some energy drops. Under 100 energy, we might, emphasis on the might, we might see a Slaughter's refill from Aessy, although honestly, especially if he knows how this race is going, I think he might opt to skip that refill. Actually, you know what? I take back what I said. I'm willing to bet he's just gonna skip it. There we go. Just skipping it. Well, Aessy also playing a little bit safer, not taking the damage boost through there. Cheatyface went for it, didn't quite get it. Gravity Suit does reduce your damage a fair bit, but the enemies in Meridia, their hatred for your happiness is much greater than the damage reduction. They can and will ruin your afternoon and all your subsequent afternoons in one foul swoop. So they gotta be playing it reasonably safe. Oh no, Cheatyface got around the fish, but dropped that second wall jump, losing a little bit of time in the first room. Aessy heading up into Mount Everest. We're probably going to see him close the distance here a little bit. I liked that move, killing the crab to try to get a bit more energy, but still, Shine Sparks just eat up so much energy. He's down to 80. He's still in decent shape for the upcoming Botwoon fight, but this puts him at about 3-hit KO mode. Less if he manages to accidentally get hit by multiple body segments. Botwoon, or more, I guess more accurate, what is a hitbox? Haha, clown shoes. A little bit of a short charge there from Aessy. Cheatyface about to do the same thing. Oh gosh, Cheaty, stop playing with the Metroids. There's no time for that. Stop. Okay, I got pulled away just enough time to miss that amazingly good one-round Botwoon fight from Aessy. That was gorgeous. Holy cow, that was nice. Hit 4 particles plus 6 supers. Oh no, Cheatyface! Just barely missing it. Missed the one round by a single super. But still, those were beautiful Botwoon fights from both of them. Aessy, not stopping for the refill, just going. Is he going to set up for the full halfie? Oh no! Oh no! Aessy tried to set up for the halfie there. Didn't get the door open and just bonked into the ceiling. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see if Cheaty can pull off a halfie here. This could actually be his chance. He's setting up for the full halfie. Oh no! Cheatyface almost had the full halfie. That would have given him that would have put him just about in the lead there, I think. Not quite getting it though. Oh, that was unfortunate. But with that, both of them into the Dragon fight. Dragon is one of the biggest question marks in the entire run. When you start running this game, you worry about everything. You worry about all the other bosses. You worry about Phantoon, worry about Ridley. But once you start playing at a high level, Dragon becomes the big worry. This is the hardest fight to do fast, consistently. So we're going to see how Aessy and Cheatyface handle it. Aessy getting a bunch of dives here. There's the goop phase. Oh no! A goop spark for the goop phase. Essy's probably not loving that. Tried to set up for a backup spark, didn't get it. Cheatyface, very nice. He might be able to finish it here if he gets the clean spark. Oh! Unfortunately, he grabbed the goop first. If he hadn't grabbed that goop, he probably could have finished the fight there, but I think Cheese can finish it right here. He does! Cheatyface finishing the fight, pulling into the lead just by the tiniest bit. He's going for Spark Suit, though. This could cost him that lead. Oh, I don't know if he got it. I don't think he got it. I think he might have hit that bad frame. He hit the bad frame. Oh, dang it. That was a costly mistake. With both of them having blue suit, Cheatyface would have actually kept the lead, but since he lost his blue suit trying to get Spark Suit, now Aessy will have the lead since he will be able to pull off the reverse halfie. And here we go, Aessy setting up for that reverse halfie. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, Aessy! Aessy not quite getting the clean jump and just fired that Shine Spark the tiniest bit too low. Oh my god, this is coming down to the tiniest things. So with that, Cheatyface maintains his lead heading into Cack-Attack Alley. Moving through here really smoothly so far. Aessy opting to stop and farm that first Cack-Attack. Both of them now on their way to get the ultimate weapon, the Plasma Beam. Because nothing says ultimate quite like Green Linguini. Cheatyface Cheatyface going for the... Oh, Cheatyface went for Plasma Spark, but did not... Looks like he didn't quite get that first jump. But it looks like he will be the first to secure the Plasma Beam. Although Aessy still right behind him. This is very much anybody's race. As we've already seen, the tiniest thing can cause a change in the flow of this race. But hey, let's talk about the Plasma Beam and how great it is for a moment, shall we? Yes, let's look at this. Look at this nonsense. It fires through enemies, and on top of that, it does so much more damage than the Spazer combo, which is the second, the next closest thing. To give you an idea of why Plasma Beam is so great, we're going to be seeing both of them now head on down to Lower Norfair to deal with our screamy friend Ridley. And it's going to take them 20 charged shots to finish him off. In New Route, which uses Spazer combo, it takes 60. It is 3 times as strong as the Spazer combo. That's the kind of firepower we're dealing with right now. And here we are, both of them on their way out. Oh, Cheatyface getting a little bit crouch blocked there. Doing some swaggy space jumps to get out of here. Space jump is definitely a cool item to have, although it is very treacherous. Someplace, somewhere, our friend French Lightning John is gnashing his teeth because he hates the space jump. Oh, Cheatyface having a little bit... Oh no, Cheatyface having a little bit of trouble in the escape there. Taking some extra hits, but no problem. Out of there, into Brinstar for a brief sojourn before heading down into Norfair. Now both of them do have to make a stop here to grab Ice Beam, at which point we might see a variation, I'm not sure. Well, I'll be curious to see if either of them decides to take the upper route, or they're just both going to stick to lower route, heading down to Lower Norfair. Cheatyface, oh, dang it, Cheatyface going for that sweet speedball, unfortunately not making it through the door. Aessy, you gonna give us the speedball? Yeah, he is! There he goes, bouncing across those lava pits. And with that... Oh my gosh, they're in the same room. This gap is so short. But with that, both of them now have a beam combo that's as cool as they are. Just look at that. It's not just cool, it's ice cold. I would bust out into the song "Cold as Ice," but I don't want us to get content ID'd for infringing on Foreigner. All right, Cheatyface opting to take that lower route. Aessy going to be doing the same. This Cheaty, I think might have been the most likely to skip it, but with Aessy being at under 300 energy, this is a great opportunity for him to take the Nutella refill. Although again, they are both playing at a high level. I'm not expecting them to take a whole lot of damage in Lower Norfair, so Aessy might very much opt to skip that. Cheatyface! Cheaty getting the space boost! Oh, I love that trick. It looks so good. Alright, as I expected, Aessy is taking that refill. Lower Norfair is an extremely dangerous area. Arguably the most dangerous area. And Cheatyface setting up for the chronic boost. Smooth as can be. I mean, Cheatyface, he's so smooth, he doesn't even need the gravity suit. He could just jump into a pool and land on the solid ground. That's how smooth he is. Aessy, meanwhile, showing off precision space jumping, just threading between those shots. And here we are, into Lower Norfair. Y'all know what that means, right? It's time for the jam. Oh, Cheatyface is setting up for fast pillars here. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Gonna have to go for the... Cheatyface is going back. He's going back. He wants to try it again. Aessy is just going. If Cheatyface doesn't get it here, this is Essy's chance to get back into the lead. Oh! Cheatyface tried twice, didn't get it. Aessy regaining the lead, just going for the powerbomb strat in the pillar room. Heading into the worst room in the game. Very nice setup there. Getting that pirate to turn around just in time to get frozen but not get killed. Heading on up. Cheatyface using a different setup, but still very smooth. They're just... Man, like I said, that pillar room gaff, that was all it took. But still, they're still this close together. Heading into Amphitheater, Aessy making it through very clean. Cheatyface hugging that gigantic stalactite. Also looking real clean here. Now Aessy heading into the room with the key hunters. Oh my god, how did that not hit him? Key hunters are arguably the most dangerous normal enemy in the game. They're quick, they jerk around, they chase you, and they do 50 damage if you touch them, even with Gravity Suit. Both of them, though, make it through there, not taking any damage whatsoever. That's exactly what you want to see. Now heading into Wasteland. Aessy, and both of them keeping good eye on their powerbomb count. Neither of them is going to have to grab the powerbombs here. That last powerbomb reserved for that statue, getting past the giant side hoppers. Aessy with the Kago, getting through that spike platform. Cementing the lead. Cheatyface, oh, there we go. Cheatyface getting the Kago as well. A little bit of that after-image kill on the metal pirates from Aessy, very smooth. Cheatyface going for the more traditional charge shots. Oh, not quite finishing off that pirate in one round, having a little bit of a struggle bus here. Cheaty is just going to opt to restart the room. Having them that close together does make them harder to kill, and on that note, Aessy is the first to enter the realm of the Screamer. No, not that kind of Screamer, it's just Ridley. He screams because he's upset that he has to sit down here waiting for us to show up. Don't worry, Ridley, we'll make sure you're on screen as little as possible. It's what you deserve. 20 charged shots, like I said, but Ridley is not going to make it easy. He's a genuine threat in this game. Essy's got to deal with the lunges, got to deal with the pogo, got to deal with the fire. So far, so good, though. Aessy making a lot of damage, dodging those lunges. And here comes the pogo. Essy's going to try to manipulate him, turn him around here. And he just says no. Ridley just says no. Doesn't want to deal with any of that nonsense. Here we go. That left-hand pogo. This is a safe spot here, and Aessy is done. He's rolling up into a ball so that Ridley can grab him and end the fight, but he's not grabbing him. There we go. Ridley, you prick. But Aessy sealing the deal, sending Ridley back to wherever it is that pieces of dragon go. I don't know. That's beyond my knowledge. Not going to grab that E-Tank, though. Just going to stick with the 4 E-Tank life. Cheatyface, meanwhile, facing off against Ridley, having a bit of a rougher time, though. But looks like he's done. Very smooth. Both of them showing us excellent Ridley fights here. That's exactly what I like to see. Now let's see. I'm curious to see if Cheaty grabs that E-Tank. He is. Cheaty is going for the E-Tank. Now, I think the burning question on everybody's mind here is how much is that time loss from grabbing the E-Tank going to come into play? If Aessy has a perfect Turian, then he's got nothing to worry about. But at only 4 E-Tanks, it gives him almost no margin for error on Mother Brain 2. Because if he drops below 300 energy, he's done. He is done. But with an extra E-Tank, Cheaty does have a little bit of wiggle room. So that's really what's going to come down to. How is Turian going to go for both of them? That's going to make or break this race. It really is coming down to the wire, friends. All right, Lower Norfair Escape. Another very challenging amount of movement and just enemies. Cheatyface giving us that nice speedball through the wasteland. Looks like Aessy might have been trying to farm power bombs off the dragons, but decided not to. And into the 3 Musketeers room. Acid and 3 Key Hunters. This is a very challenging room. Ooh, getting a little bit of acid. Here comes the Key Hunters. Tight quarters. Gets through the first one, gets through the... Oh, takes 2 hits. Still at 217 energy, he's going to be okay. But you generally... You don't like to take hits wherever you can help it. Because at this point, he's not going to be getting any energy back until he kills his first Metroid and Turian. Getting that Mach Ball, and... Oh, not quite getting the ball boost. Now Cheaty about to challenge the 3 Musketeers as well. Oh! Oh, that smooth movement. Oh, that was such a clean space jump. Gets past the first Musketeer, past the second, gets hit by the third. One hit, Three Musketeers room, no acid. That was a real good room from Cheatyface. But he cannot stop. He cannot rest. Aessy is already into the business center, about to hop on the elevator back up into Brinstar. Has a sizable lead, I would say. So Cheatyface has to play his very best, has to show us his ultimate dance if he wants to have a shot of bringing this one back. Alright, now Aessy, first to make it back into Meridia, going to be taking a nice little shortcut through the watery world, so we get to listen to a bit more of this nice ambient music. I'm going to be perfectly honest, folks, this game still, to this day, has some of my favorite ambient music. So hey, question of the day, my friends, what is your favorite track from Super Metroid? Let me know in the chat. I would like to hear what y'all have to say about that. But first things first, oh, Aessy, just going to ignore the Sephi fish. Live and let live. I can respect that. I can respect that. It's like the prime directive of marine life. Alright, I'm seeing Lower Norfair. I'm seeing Red Tower, aka Red Brinstar. Another solid pick. Intro, nice. The end credits. And the end credits is a classic. Early Zebus. Ooh, Early Zebus. That kind of dark foreboding tune. That's an underappreciated one. I like that. Green Brinstar? Oh yeah, I love me some Green Brinstar. Live and let pie. Oh my god, chat, I love you all. Please never change. Aessy. Aessy! He's going for it! Aessy! Oh! We got the stanchion! Aessy giving us the full stanch. Heading into Terminator. Strutting his stuff. He's gotta be feeling real good right now. So now, one room away from the statues, while Cheatyface heading onto the surface here. And here we go. Now we just have to wait. Meanwhile, Cheatyface also setting up, running through the door. Here we go. Oh no! Cheatyface got a little bit too excited, but he's going for the backup. Oh, Cheatyface. Cheatyface, you gave it a real good shot. That you went for the backup too. I respect that. I respect that. Unfortunately, that is not going to be as fast as the stanchion, so Aessy is maintaining his lead heading into Turian. But a lot can happen in Turian. It also, not just the energy differential here, but also baby skip. A very, very challenging trick that I know Aessy does. We saw him practicing it beforehand. I'm not sure if Cheaty does it. I think so, but I'm not 100% certain. We'll find out soon enough. Because here's the thing about baby skip, my friends. Getting it is obviously the fastest, but if you're not sure you can get it, just not even trying is faster than trying and failing. So we'll see what happens here. All right. Oh, Aessy getting grabbed right off the get-go here. God, Metroids do so much damage. This is what I was worried about. Oh, nice recovery. Nice recovery. But Aessy now at under 200 energy. Gonna have to play it real careful here. Getting grabbed again is gonna be real bad news. Okay, there we go. Feeling a lot safer now after that, but that cost him quite a few seconds. Ooh, that was a bit touch and go. Had me a bit scared there. Second room, super clean though. Double Metroid kill. Into the third room. This one could potentially be very fast. First Metroid done, second Metroid done. Oh! Oh, that was so good! That was so good! I love that strat for the third room. It's so clean. Fourth Metroid room. 9 supers, going for missiles, playing it safe. I like that. You do not want to... You want to have 10 supers leaving that room, because that is your last chance to get super missiles. Oh man, Cheatyface has no supers. 0 supers. He's gonna have to use missiles on everything and hope for the drops. That's gonna slow him down a bit. No! He's going bold! He's using supers! He has 1 super heading to the third Metroid room. This could be really bad for Cheaty. Oh, he's gonna be losing some serious time here dealing with these, having to use normal missiles. Aessy, meanwhile, Baby Skip doesn't quite get it. His need for speed does not overcome the love of a child for its mother. Truly one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Oh god, Cheaty. Oh god. Cheaty is just going to have to take it really slow here. He needs those supers. He needs them. And he can't, he's just going to have to kill these Metroids until he gets them. Oh no, this could be the end for Cheaty. This is looking, I hate to say it, friends, but this is looking real bad for Cheaty here. Oh no, the Metroid's just not giving it up. They're really hungry. Mother Brain has probably not been feeding them very well. 8 supers! I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's going to probably have to opt to open the eye door and the pink door with missiles and then take the refill. That's going to cost him so much time. Meanwhile, Aessy first to make it to Mother Brain. Down a super, but should still be fine. 2010 does give you some wiggle room here, and there we go. 2 missiles of wiggle room, no problem. Cheaty, setting up for Baby Skip. So far, so good. Got the baby in the loop. Just has to get into position for the jump. Gets it! Cheatyface! Getting that Baby Skip. Don't count me out yet, says Cheaty. I've still got fight in me. What a legend. Meanwhile, Aessy, first to face off against Mother Brain 2 here. Has to get 20 charged shots without dropping below 300. Really has to watch out for that ketchup. If he takes hit from ketchup, he's done for. Because he didn't take the safety save. There's the ketchup! Dodges it! Second ketchup and dodges that too! And he's done it! Aessy, finishing Mother Brain 2. For all intents and purposes, my friends, that is the final boss of the game. Now he just has to deal with this cutscene. So Cheaty is just in ketchup mode here. Not that kind of ketchup, the 2 words kind of ketchup. This is not looking good for him. Short of Aessy having an enormous struggle in escape, this seems like the end for our friend Cheatyface. But this race is definitely not over yet. Cheese setting up for his Zeb skip, no problem. Aessy just playing that waiting game. Baby is very slow to eat, making sure to chew its food. And no problem, Cheatyface, 5 missiles to spare. Could have actually opted to not open that last pink door before going back for the refill. But whatever. Playing it safe. Better to finish than to just get stuck and soft lock in this room. I absolutely respect that. I would much rather finish the run. And it is with great regret that I must inform you that the baby is gone. But Aessy will not stand for this travesty. Aessy, armed with the power of the mighty rainbow hyper beam, going to lay down that law to tell Mother Brain, no, that's not how you treat children when I'm around. And with that, a very swift Mother Brain 3, Aessy is done, sending the giant, walking, shrieking brain back into the dust from whence it came. Cheaty feeding the baby, being a good parent. Aessy having to make that escape now, though. This is the final hurdle. Just has to make it off this rock because apparently there was some sort of decimal error when the space pirates were building the self-destruct explosives, and they've wound up off by a factor of at least 10 here. They're supposed to try to blow up Turian, instead they got enough explosives to destroy the entire planet. That's a pretty sizable oversight. I don't think any of them actually went to engineering school. We're gonna get a nice little... Okay. Oh, there we go. Aessy giving us that final moonfall. Thank you so much. That warms my heart. Here we go. Out of Turian. Aessy into Crateria. Setting up for the spark. No problem. Rocketing straight up that climb. If only we had it the first time, right? Now it just has to get through the parlor. The steam makes its return. Has a lot of aggression to work out because we haven't seen it since the Sirius station. Here we go. Aessy mockballing through the parlor onto the surface. Yes, indeed. A happy little moonfall. The best kind. And that is time for Aessy, who is our winner here today with an official SRL time of 50 minutes and 36 seconds. GG to Aessy. I'm going to send him a little DM here and see if he wants to come in and say a few words. Meanwhile, Cheaty also making sure to take out a mother's wrath on Mother Brain here. And now he too is getting off this rock. Because let's be fair. What does the universe lose by not having another Class 19 planet, right? I don't understand how Metroid handles planet classifications. I only know freaking Star Trek ones. And let me tell you, I don't think Zebes is Class M. Actually, it might be, because it has a breathable atmosphere. Okay, I take back what I said. I don't remember exactly how classifications work in Star Trek. Apologies to Maniacal in the chat. It looks like you're not going to get that chance to face off against Cheaty that he had been wanting for some weeks now. Oh, Cheaty. Cheaty's showing us that behemoth spark. Just dragging his shoulder up the wall. He don't care. He going fast. Up through the parlor. Cheatyface. Cheatyface going down to the animals. And the question here, is he going to actually save them? Oh, looks like he is. He's got no choice. Once you go through that door, you have to save him. Aww. Cheatyface. Friend to animals. Lover of nature. Friend to all. Unfortunately, sadly, Cheatyface, your run through the tournament does end here, but you have won my heart. And onto the surface, into the ship, Cheatyface, finishing the race with an official SRL time of 53:04. Cheatyface leaving a comment in the SRL chat, which is not family friendly, but I will paraphrase it to curse Metroid drops. And honestly, that is a very big mood, especially seeing the struggle he had in Turian. But GG's to both of them. That was an amazing race. Back and forth. Excellent play. Came down to Turian. I don't think we could ask for a better way to start off round 2 than that. And my friends, if you haven't already done so, oh dang it, Sephi beat me to it. That's why he has a sub 50. But absolutely give both Aessy and Cheatyface a follow. They are excellent runners and just cool folks, deserving of your follows and your views. Let us see if Cheaty wants to come in here and say a few words. Oh, Cheatyface, meanwhile, the big sportsmanship. You better win it all, he says. Oh, I dig it. That's something, you know what? I have to say, that is something I absolutely always love to see, and that's something that we've been seeing so much of in this tournament. It has been, some of these races have been so hard fought. We've had close races, we've had blowouts, we've had everything across the spectrum, but one thing that has always been constant is that every racer has always been a very, very good sport. Some of them might have been a bit salty, but they never let it get in the way of having good sportsmanship, and that's just one of the best things about this tournament to me. And okie dokie, I'm not seeing anyone make any appearances in the setup channel, so I think I guess nobody wants to do any sort of interviewing today. That's all right. Interviewing is very much by if you want to or not. We're not forcing anyone to do it. Well, we want everyone to be comfy. We're having a real nice comfy time here, right? Yeah. So, this is probably a good time. Let us take a look at the challenge bracket here. So, this was the first race in round 2 with Aessy, the 8th seed, knocking out Cheatyface, who was the top seed heading into the top 16. This very much counts as an upset. So Aessy moves forward into the semis, where he is going to face off against the winner of Eritheta versus Borlax. The bear versus the man with 2 names. That's gonna be a race, let me tell you. But that's not the only thing we've got to look forward to. We've got 2 other races. We have Rasu versus Maniacal and Aessy versus Cross Product. All of them excellent runners. All of them showing us tremendous growth and just great play so far this tournament. I'm looking forward to every last one of these races. Actually, let me check the schedule. Let's see if any of them, more of them have been put on there. Yes, we do have 2 more races on the schedule tonight, 11 p.m. Rasu 123 versus Maniacal. You will definitely want to be here for that. It's going to be on this very channel, on the big stage. A big race for the big stage. And then, on Monday at 11 p.m., we're going to have Aessy 101 versus Cross Product. Channel yet to be determined, but whichever channel it is going to be absolute fire. That's going to be another good one. Folks, make sure to click that schedule button directly below the stream so you can keep up with these and make sure you do not miss it. We are into the final few races. Only a single-digit number of runners remain in the tournament, but they are all prodigies, but only one of them can be the champion. Whew, I need a breather. That was exciting, and now my voice is very unhappy with me, but you know what? I myself am extremely happy. That was a great race. I enjoyed it very much. Again, give Aessy and Cheatyface a follow. They did a great job. And you know what? I hope all y'all enjoyed it as much as we did, because we've been having a great time with this. But that is going to do it for me here today, friends. I have been Crunchy Lex. I have been pleased as punch to have you all with me for this ride. It's been great. And I'll be seeing you next mission.